Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to New York Red Bulls versus FC Cincinnati in the MLS Cup Playoffs 2023 Eastern First Round, Game 2. Of course, Cincinnati leads the series 1-0. Cincinnati wins tonight. There's a sweep. Red Bulls win tonight. They go to Game 3 next weekend. I don't know where to put it. I think it's on Saturday. If they were to, yeah, it's on Saturday if they were to sweep. But if they weren't to sweep, if there was no sweep. So, with that being said, welcome to Game 2 of Round 1. 2 Game 2s tonight. One I'm covering tomorrow. There's actually 2 games being played tomorrow, but I'm only covering one because St. Louis. Just like if it was Toronto, but similar situation. But yeah, whatever. Starting off, New York Red Bulls, starting 11 in goal. Carlos Coronel, the back three, Andres Reyes, Dylan Nealis, Sean Nealis. Both brothers are playing center back. That's going to confuse the hell out of me. Midfield 4, Kyle Duncan, Daniel Edelman, Frankie Amaya, John Tolkien. Attacking midfield 2, Elias Manuel and Luquinhas, and Tom Barlow up top. For Cincinnati in goal, Roman Celentano. The back three of Ian Murphy, Matt Miazga, Yerson Mosquera, Santiago Arias, Obina Nwobodo, Junior Moreno, Alvaro Barreal, Luciano Acosta, Brendan Vasquez, and Dominique Badji. How we doing, Angus? And they're already showing the 11, so might as well. I already did it. Nice. It looks Red Bull full. It doesn't look empty like last time, but it's Red Bull full. It's Red Bull full, but you know what? At least it's not empty. You got winning tonight. Cincinnati. And if anybody heard that pot shot, well, you know it's true, Red Bulls fans. You know it's true. Your stadium is, at best, half full. You know it. So, is it really a pot shot if it's true? Good luck. One of the more likely series to have a sweep in my book is this one. And that's no hate. That's just, I mean, come on. Who are we talking about here? You're not the only ones. Revolution New England. Seattle Dallas at this point, I feel like could be a sweep. LAFC Vancouver, I wouldn't be shocked. Dynamo Salt Lake. St. Louis, I think they win Game 2. Let me hope. Let me hope. Let me hope, okay? Don't do this to me. Let me hope. Let me hope there's something down the bend. Let me hope, please. Alvaro Barreal is the player to watch for Cincinnati. Red Bulls, didn't even see. So. We hope not. We hope St. Louis doesn't get swept. But Cincinnati wearing their blue, Red Bull wearing their red. I hope. But I will say the way that, let's put it like this, the way that Carnell was trying to sell it in that interview on Golazo sounds like they know that they're up against it and they know that they have to. I expect an answer. I expect an answer tomorrow. I expect an answer tomorrow. Just put it like that. Cincinnati win 2-0, says Just Chillin'. That's probably a really good call. Really good call. How we doing, Adam? I think that's a really good call. Cincinnati winning 2-0. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good call. Victor Rivas, the referee tonight. But we'll see. But playoffs, we're back. Round 1, game 2. Round 1, game 1s have been over for a couple of days. Now we're into game 2s. We got 2 games today. We'll be live for both. We'll review the Dallas-Seattle game. Isaiah says, go Cincy. I mean, for my picks, I really need it. But, there you go. The U.S. Women's National Team is expected to name Emma Hayes as their next coach, which is actually confirmed from attacking third. I like it. I think it's a good move. Emma Hayes is a wonderful manager. Genius. I think the USA, that really helps the U.S. Women's National Team. And I heard it's possible during the international breaks that she comes over and starts her duties earlier than expected. But at worst, I think Twyla Kilgore won't be the interim anymore. Emma Hayes will send over her own interim that may try to at least lay the groundwork for her system. Makes you wonder, though. OK State just upset Oklahoma. Ha, ha, ha. You love to see it. Yes, leaving Chelsea women in May, finishing out the season, at least doing both, if not just sending over an interim that knows her style more. But the good news is Twyla Kilgore ain't doing the games for the U.S. Women's National Team anymore. Because that was dreadful. That was dreadful. It's the worst. That was the worst. It was not fun to watch. It was not fun to watch. It was worse than Vlatko. That's saying something. Yeah, I watched. But yeah, it still got wins, but it was dreadful. Hell, it was worse than Berhalter. So yeah, Emma Hayes is a big upgrade on both Vlatko and Kilgore. So that's the good news. And I'm sure interim that if Emma Hayes sends one over, instead of doing the matches herself until May, of course. Black playoffs already. Yep, the game 2s have started. Couple of days off and in between 2 and 3. So apparently I heard there was VAR controversy in Europe. Yeah. Arsenal got jobbed by VAR today. So I think they got jobbed against Newcastle, but them's the breaks. Sometimes you get jobbed. They lost their first game of the season, Arsenal, because they got jobbed. That I don't say it would take them out of the title race, but it definitely puts them on the back foot. One loss does not make a title race, but does not a title race make, but I don't know. About to kick off here. Stats for match 1, 3 goals to 0, 55.2% possession to 44, which is 56 or 55 and 45. 9 shots, 16, 6 shots on goal to 3, 17 crosses to 6. Well, I mean, Barca pays the refs, so. Barca pays the refs, so. Acosta kickoff. And here we go. Cincinnati wins. The series is over. Cincinnati to the conference semis. If Red Bull win, we get a Game 3. I don't know how many Game 3s we're going to have, but I don't know, but we'll see. They got jobbed twice, 2 separate VAR reviews. Yeah, but the one that really jobbed them was them keeping the goal. Boca Juniors fell short. Yeah, that's what happens when you basically just absolutely, try to push your way through on penalties the whole tournament. I'm not surprised. 2 separate VAR reviews simultaneously. Well, there you go. Well, yeah, that I've never heard of that before. Just like NBA. More like baseball for the first round, the wild card. The baseball is a 3-game wild card, best of 2. But there used to be 3-game series in MLS. I think Danny T Radio made a video on that. So it wasn't like this, though. It was about a certain number of points. Whoever had the highest amount of points in the 3-game series, or who hit the 6 first, or something like that. So I guess there could have been sweeps, or was it 7? 6 or 7, but it was different. It was slightly different. And I think there were draws in that series, so the old series. So the first version. And that was the whole playoffs until MLS Cup. I can't believe it. 6-1. Jeremy Doku is him. I hate to say it, but Jeremy Doku is him. That Libertadores final was so intense. I'm sure. The OG best of 3 was silly. 3 games is a good barometer, but it means points means nothing. That's true. I like it better this way. Straight wins. Let's not do the points. I was worried they bring back the points when they first said it, because even though they said there was going to be a best of 3 in the first round, pretty early on in the season, it was like, how are they going to do it? You didn't really know how the best of 3 was going to go until about a month ago. They really were quiet about the playoffs this year until Wright came up on us. Doku been him. Well, he is him. 4 assists, 1 goal. He's him. I can see why they got rid of Cole Palmer. Not that Cole Palmer's bad, but, Doku better. Oh, Wrexham beat Mansfield. Let's go. FA Cup. Let's go. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Oregon State. I got Colorado. I believe in Dion. And hey, worst comes to worst, State plays Colorado on Boxing Day in a bowl game. We'll see. We'll see. All the best wishes to Fluminense in the Club World Cup. I hope they do well. How we doing? Haven't seen you in a while. 4th minute. I'm mad at Dortmund. Yeah, they lost to Bayern, but who are we kidding? It's Bayern Munich. 4th minute. Enjoying the Cricket World Cup, especially since the tournament guidelines are consistent. The tournament guidelines. I know the Cricket World Cup's going on. Didn't England get knocked out by South Africa? That was hilarious. I mean, me too. I'd rather see Fluminense do well than Al Ahly, than Man City. Like, Leon's the team I want to see do the best, all things considered, when we get there. But Fluminense, I'd like to see them do good. Besides, Marcelo plays for Fluminense, World talent. He's way closer to world talent than Poser. Santi Jimenez, if Kylian Mbappe doesn't get his ass to Madrid by next summer, Santi Jimenez is going to be there, and he's going to make Mbappe regret being a diva. Santi Jimenez is him. And I'm not even an El Tri fan, and I admit it. Santi Jimenez is him. Santi Jimenez is him. No penalty? Yeah, that's no penalty. I was like, why are you taking so long to make that call? Yeah, good call, though. No penalty. Nice. Cricket World Cup vibe. Honestly, I was watching more of the Rugby World Cup, and Canada wasn't even in it, but Canada wasn't in cricket either. But I like rugby. I do. I do like rugby. Baji. Yeah, somebody said Harry Kane was going to score in this game on morning footy during their bets. I was like, yeah, that's a good bet. Michigan Gate. I hope Michigan gets the death penalty. SMU and all that. Or, you could just punish Mizzou again for no reason. That'd be fun. That'd be hilarious. Or just punish Mizzou again for no reason. Isn't that how these things go? Not how these things go? England's not very good anymore. India and South Africa are the best teams. Oh, I know India is amazing at cricket. Like, that's their sport. I know that. I don't watch much cricket, but I do know India is the best team. I thought they always have been, but I've heard links. I've seen links to Santi to Madrid. So I hope so. How we doing, Henry? Raiders will probably have a new manager bounce or a new head coach bounce. Just a hunch. And Aiden O'Connell, free kick for the Red Bulls in the 7th minute. Just a hunch. Raiders. Hold on. Did I pick the Raiders to win? No, I picked the Giants to win them. I pick them. I mean, Tyrod Taylor's been playing pretty well. It's going to be a lot closer than you think. Well, it's probably going to be close anyway because they both suck. But, yeah, it's so weird. And it's so weird we don't have a Winter World. Well, we technically have the Club World Cup. Yeah, the MLS Cup is not the season finale. That's the Club World Cup final. I still got a pretty busy December, all things considered. Well, I mean, last year was a busy December too, but hopefully this one does better. Eighth minute. How we doing, Rory? Yeah, I can see it. Shot. Header. Nothing there. Watching cricket as a baseball replacement, I could see it. Speaking of the Red Bulls, the main team Leipzig lost 2-0 to Mainz. Let's all laugh at Red Bull. I prefer Santi over Vega. He's such a prima donna. Well, I mean, Santi was always the better player, though. Like, Vega's a winger. Santi's a striker. What are we trying to discuss here? I heard the Raiders were in talks either having Jim Harbaugh from Michigan to go to the Raiders or Rich Bisaccia. Honestly, I mean, Bisaccia got him to the playoffs. Might as well bring him back. Can't hurt. It's just setting what should have been. It's just setting what should have been right. 2 years late, but still. Because he's going to get hired in January, of course. But you know what? If they're going to go for Rich Bisaccia, you know what? Smart. Because you should have done it 3 years ago. Should have never been Josh McDaniels. I could have told you that was horrible. I could have told you that was a horrible idea. Yeah, you can respect the coaches, how good they are and the players, but you can tell the Red Bull owners to F off. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I respect Jesse Marsh. Well, I mean, it's still F off Chris Armas, even if I think he got screwed over. Starting to realize he got screwed over a little bit, but he still ain't great. I still think he got screwed over, but he still ain't great. There's two lines to this story. Armas isn't great, but he got screwed over. Troy Lezane, 11-10-4 as a Red Bull head coach. I hope he keeps, speaking of, hopefully, unlike Rich Bisaccia, Red Bulls don't make the Raiders' mistake. They keep Troy Lezane because I think he's a pretty good coach. I think Troy Lezane's a pretty good coach. I think they should keep him, but that's just my opinion. I think they wouldn't have made the playoffs had they not picked him. So, had they still ran with Struber like they were trying to do, How we doing, Rafa? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I'll make another video about if the Rapids hire Armis. Maybe I'll make a video about that. And maybe do another goon call scene, because that was just a fake goon call scene. Because, you know what? It was hilarious the first time. Might as well do it again. Do another goon call bit. It's hilarious the first time. I agree with that, especially at the first. I think they've slowed down a bit, but there's a reason they made the playoffs. He got them hot. So I say might as well keep them. You don't want to be like the Portland Timbers now, don't you? You know what? Toronto FC probably didn't draw the short stick when it comes to managers in this carousel. They got John Herdman. Portland goes and says, you know what? We want Phil Neville. And just on football itself, he's a horrible manager. Okay? Timbers' decision gives me secondhand embarrassment. Just on the football itself, he is a horrible manager. He has no tactics. Now, if you add on the fact that he is he did apologize for his toxic masculine jokes. The Timbers Army, which do they really stand for something? Like, they've never walked out. They've never walked out of the stadium, though, on Merritt Paulson. So writing a statement doesn't really do anything. But okay. All right. Makes you wonder. But I'm just talking about the football here, okay? Phil Neville might be a questionable person, and he's a shit manager. Then again, Urban Meyer's a questionable person, and he still got hired by the Jaguars. People don't care. I'm going for him. I'm going for his head because he's a horrible tactical manager. That's my sticking point. Now, if you want to basically say, hey, he's a crap manager and he's a shit person, go right ahead. Me, when it comes to football, it matters more that he's tactically inept. Especially if he apologizes for his jokes and makes him a shit person. In your eyes. But whether that was a half apology because he basically was forced to do it so he could coach England's women's team, he still apologized on paper. So, you know. Robin Fraser was available. I like Robin Fraser. I hope he gets a job. Not Red Bull. Because I think that should be Cholazane. But if they were to get rid of Cholazane for Robin Fraser, that's one of them that I'd probably say, you know what? Okay, fine. Now, Revolution? That's a good pick. Revolution for Robin Fraser. New York City FC. I'm surprised Javier Perez hasn't popped up. You know, I'm surprised he hasn't popped up. They're in the final. But they're in the Champions Cup, though. I'm still not used to Champions Cup. Saved by Celentano. That'll be a goal kick. 0-0 in the 15th minute. Fraser in New England. I could see it. Miles Joseph, I mean, he's still probably, if he stays on the squad or the staff, I wonder if he's going to stay on the staff because they're bringing in Jason Kreis. Because, hey, you know, they're going to bring in Jason Kreis. That's not smart. They give him DPs and a proper roster. Fraser will improve whatever defense of whatever team he goes to. I agree with that. I think the Revs would be perfect for Fraser, but also NYCFC because I think I get why Cushing hadn't been fired yet, but I guarantee you that if Messi embarrasses them in that friendly, he's going to get fired. Or at least I'd hope so. What's Brian McBride up to these days? I think he's a commentator now. Pundit commentator. This sounds about right. I don't think he's not coaching, at least not right now. I've heard him in circles. I think he's been talking about sport. He is a pundit in the MLS circles. He's been on things. So Fraser helped the Rapids defense, so improve New England's if he's hired. Hopefully that means getting rid of Omar Gonzalez. Because Robin Fraser would be stupid to keep him. Huh? No, he was hired before that. No. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Robin Fraser was hired by the Rapids before. In 2019, before Omar even came in the door in Toronto. Yeah. Badgie. Caribbean Cup. Score prediction. Cincinnati 3, Red Bull 1. 16th minute. Rob Nutt is in the final of the Caribbean Cup. Central American Cups, Esteli and Alajuelense. And Mosquera slips. What did he slip? Oh, he lost his shoe. He lost his boot. He lost his boot. Why did I lose my boot? He lost his boot. That made him slip. He was 10 feet away from his boot. How does he slip after losing his boot? Like 10 feet further. He was still running. I get boots have cleats. I get that. My point being is he was still running. Cincinnati has 66% possession. Like he was still on running path. Like he was still moving forward. Like, to me, what that says is he could have still ran with one boot on. I don't know. Cross in off the free kick. Punched away by Coronel. Save. Goal kick. Played forward. Miami's going to be a dangerous team in MLS next year with Suarez. I agree with that. Chicharito's leaving Los Angeles Galaxy. I saw. So, I wonder what Miami's going to do in that friendly. By the way, I will go live for that friendly. If they show that friendly on MLS Season Pass, the smart decision would be going live for it. That'd be the smart decision. That'd be the smart decision. You know, Messi Mania. I'm sure people will watch that friendly, even though it's a friendly, just because Messi's in it. One more moment to really kick on the afterburners. I hope they show it, because if they do and I'm able to go live for it, I'm going live for it. Probably do RSR for it too. Is it not a playoff game? No. Do I care? No, because it'll get me views. Sometimes you got to pick your battles. And whenever Messi's playing, I don't think anybody but the teams who are in a playoff game at that moment will care about. I guarantee you, anybody who's not a fan of the team playing in a playoff game that moment, while Messi's playing New York, are going to care about that playoff game. Just a hunch. Now, maybe will I do a double and have that game on the other screen? If that's supposed to be the case? Yes. 19th minute. But we'll find out. Wonder what Chicharito will go, because I heard Monterrey want him. That would be stupid if Monterrey did that, because you get Sergio Canales and you have Jordi Cortizo, and then you go and get Chicharito. Like to me personally, I don't get it. Like I just don't get it personally. Chicharito, like that's having another Funes Mori. America's trying to get a friendly with Barcelona. You think America has a chance? Honestly, yeah. Yeah, they have a chance. Especially if Quinones plays. Oh, they'll probably play that friendly in between the international break, though, won't they? Okay, no, they don't. No. Unless somehow Quinones isn't naturalized yet, not signed up for the Mexican team, which the plan is probably have him playing the Honduras games. You know, I mean, they could. If they have Quinones playing. If Quinones is playing, yeah, America has a chance against Barca. I mean, Barca isn't that good. If Quinones isn't playing, no, they don't have a chance. But that's the thing. It's like, exactly how? Like, what's the situation? How do they have a chance? Where is... Shot by Elias Manuel. He puts it over the bar. 21st minute. Elias Manuel puts it over the bar. Man, if he put that top bins, that would have really changed this game. Remember, if it's tied after 90, we go straight to penalties. Which may just be me changing this stream to the next stream and doing the penalties while I'm doing the Dallas-Seattle game. But we'll figure it out. Speaking of, it's just on Apple TV. What's the next game on? I think Dallas-Seattle's on Fox. Or not. Oh, I get it. College football. Yep. Oh, no. If this goes to penalties, I'm going to have to sign into Apple TV on my computer. That might be a little bit of a... It doesn't... It's a little bit finicky when it comes to that. What's up, Robert? Here comes... So let's root for a finish after 90, okay? Let's root for that, because... But then again, Cincinnati, they probably will score a couple of goals anyway. I don't think this will go to penalties, but who knows? I know this is crazy, but I would rather have Jason Christ than Phil Neville. I know that's crazy to say. Don't worry, by May you will. Don't worry, by May you will have Jason Christ. Or at least that's the hopeful. It may be taking a season, but by May, either the Timbers Army is going to get their way, or Phil is going to be so bad you will have Jason Christ, which isn't great either, but it depends on, it could be Miles. It still could be Miles, but I don't know. Part of me wants you to have Jason Christ by May, not because I want you to suck, but because Phil Neville is an absolute horrible appointment. Yeah, Jason Christ would be better. He's actually better tactically. I know, crazy. Blocked away. Honestly, he's better tactically. Play some USL playoffs, Charleston versus Louisville, Sacramento Republic versus Phoenix Rising. I'll do the USL final if I'm able to do that live. I'll do it, don't worry. If I'm able to do that game live and it's Louisville, I'm going to do it. Don't worry. If we can pop it in there, I'm going to do it. Now, if it's Sacramento versus Charleston or Phoenix versus Charleston, no. Preferably Sacramento versus Louisville. Preferably. Because, of course, because, of course. Preferably it's Sacramento, Louisville. Luciano goes down, 23rd minute, that'll be a free kick. Preferably. Tigres versus San Luis, who you got? Tigres needs to pick it up after that loss last week. I got Tigres over San Luis. It's not going to be easy, but I got Tigres. Only 4 left. In the USL, yes. And I think we're already ready for the USL League One finals. So leagues are about to close. I just realized it'd be funny if Louisville won the year after I got a Louisville kit. Ha 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 ha. Louisville plays at 6:30, so they should be underway very, very soon. Speaking of, shut up. About the undefeated teams in Europe as of now, starting the season in August. Only 4 left. Oh. Like all comps or just league comps? 24th minute. You know what? I have half a brain to put up that game on ESPN Plus. I have half a brain to put that game up on ESPN Plus. Should I? The USL Cup final, it's not even on the schedule. USL Championship final moved to 6 p.m. on ESPN2. Sunday, November 12th. Hey, I mean, if I could do it, I'll do it. If I could do it, I'll do it. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a sweep and I'm able to do it. Schedule. 7 o'clock to 6 o'clock Central. The 12th. 6 o'clock Central on the 12th. Atlanta Columbus could be a 3-game series. Philly New England, that could easily be a sweep. Orlando Nashville definitely could be a 3-game series. Who knows? Maybe Columbus wins in Atlanta. Who knows? I'll be praying for you. Don't worry. Just the league. I agree with that. But it'd be a really good game. Honestly, Columbus, Louisville versus Sacramento, Columbus, Atlanta. I don't know. Worst comes to worst, it'll be a double. Worst comes to worst, it'll be a double, but I might make a bad decision when it comes to what I'm really going to focus on. Hey, we've done it before. 26 minute. Watching a team I like win a championship or have a chance and focusing on that, or we'll see. 27th minute. 4 and 6:30, but I'm only covering St. Louis and Kansas City tomorrow. Makes things easier for me. I'll still be watching Vancouver LAFC. 1 game on Monday. Covering both on Tuesday, 1 on Wednesday. Possibly 1 on Thursday. I'm not sure. Possibly 1 on Friday. We're going to find that out right. Not now, but we're going to find that out very soon. In about 3 hours, give or take, we're going to find out if there's a game on Friday next week, or at least right now, we're going to find out. They may move one back. I wouldn't think so, considering I think the days that these teams play is probably locked in. So Seattle don't play, Dallas don't play. I think we got a Friday off. Cincinnati, New York, we're going to find out if that ends up being a sweep. Houston, Salt Lake, we got on Monday. We got Yeezus saying, let's go Seattle. That's the next game. We got that on Monday. St. Louis, Kansas City, we'll find out by the end of Monday if we have anything on Saturday. And by the end of Wednesday, we'll find out what we got on Sunday. So I think there will be a game on Sunday. And I think there will be a game on Saturday. I think we're going to lose a couple. I don't think we'll have a full 3-game slate overall on a Saturday and Sunday and next week. I don't think so. I think there will be at least 1 sweep per day of those series. Honestly, I could see 2 sweeps, that we only have 1 game instead of 3. MLS is going to freaking cry. Some of the stuff that'll be on this test is mole conversion, formula mass, Lewis dot structure, specific heat, naming the geometries of Lewis structures. That wasn't too hard for me when I was taking chemistry. We didn't get there. I took Chem 1. We didn't get there. Lewis structures, though. Depends. I should be able to. I think the first leg will be on a Thursday. We got a Tuesday, Wednesday, I think, for the Caribbean and Central American. So should be able to do that. And then the Sunday will be the final, and that's the day after MLS Cup. I should be able to do both legs. So, yes. I think yes. But that's it for Liga MX, at least in Apertura. That's the last 2 Mexican games I'm going to do this season. Going into season 6, of course, we have the Clausura, and we'll probably do more. And then, of course, there'll be Mexican teams and Champions Cup. But we'll try to make Domingo Futbolero still a thing next spring when the Clausura starts. I agree, but I think that probably makes Seattle going to sweep a lot easier. I said a 3-game series only because I thought Velasco would be healthy the whole time. He's not. They're probably getting swept. Dallas are probably getting swept. Do I want them to? No, but I had Seattle going through anyway. So, does it make a shit to me? No, it doesn't make a shit. It does not make a shit. Speaking of, I'm just going to use this card right now. I need more note cards. Crap. I should have bought some at Walgreens. Damn. When I bought the stationery. Damn. Boo Seattle. I agree. 30th minute. 31st minute, 0-0. Red Bulls are defending very well. They're not, I wouldn't say they're out of it. I'd say they got about a 30% chance. They'll play better than they did at Gold Cup, but Mexico got better since the Gold Cup. So 30%. Mexico wins in a 70% chance. Cincinnati hosts any team in MLS Cup. If they make MLS Cup, Red Bull will not be able to host anybody. Like, that's just the saltiest thing ever. It's like, yeah, this is the last game the Red Bulls will play at home all year, no matter if they lose or win. They're not playing another game at Red Bull Arena. This is their last game at Red Bull Arena all year. They're the worst team in the playoffs. Hell, even Kansas City has a chance to host somebody. The Red Bulls. Which, the way Kansas City's going, they might actually do it. Goal for Charleston. Jesus. Bupenza's coming on for Baji, looks like. Charleston's up 1-0 on Louisville City. Hey, we may not have to worry about sweeps on Sunday. Sweeps for next Sunday. We may not even have to worry about it. 1-0 Charleston. And this is without that kid who plays for the Mexico U17s. There we go. Match center. There we go. We'll go with it right now. 1-0. Arturo Rodriguez scores for Charleston. What's the 11s? Yeah, they don't have that kid. They don't have that kid. Bupen's again ready. Slavkovsky score for the Habs. My chemistry professor dissed me the other day because I asked him how's Halloween was. He said how it was good. And asked how mine was. I said it was great, and I went trick-or-treating. But some people refused to give me candy because I was too old to be trick-or-treating. He said he agrees with them. Well, Fidel Barajas, thank you. He was on Football Americas, and I forgot his name. Did Mexico destroy USA today? And what, the Panamericanos? The Panamericanos? Really? We're going to freaking... Okay, all right. Oh, yeah, it was the third place game. Yeah. And the Mexico woman won the Panamericanos, but I didn't even know the score, to be honest. I mean, I don't disagree with your professor or the people who said you were too old to be trick-or-treating. I don't disagree. Like, dude, you're almost 20. Or you are. I don't know. You're close. Whether you are 20 or not, you're close. No, you're too old. This is the point where you start going to costume parties. Not that I have gone to costume parties, but I'm just saying if you're going to do something, you go to costume parties. There's a little window where costume parties are the move if you do have something to do on Halloween to celebrate the holiday. See, when you're from about... you could say, of course there are costume parties that are more middle schoolish, early high schoolish, but then you got the real shit. But a 4-1, damn. Red Bull are defending well. Cincinnati haven't scored a goal yet. Red Bull is pushing, I wouldn't say pushing hard, but Tom Barlow If that's a penalty, I swear to God. Nah, he died. He went down. He can have his opinion, but he should have kept it to himself. I mean, most people who are in their late teens to early 20s aren't trick-or-treating. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying nobody's, like, you're going to get a bad look at the very least. You're going to get side-eye at the very least. It's like, dude, really? Like, just let me tell you, I mean, I think I'm not completely normal up here, and I still don't. I stopped trick-or-treating at 13, and I didn't want to trick-or-treat after that point. Maybe 14, 15, but I didn't push it. I'm not completely all there up here. I'm definitely not neurotypical. I can guarantee you that much. I'm definitely not neurotypical. I'm definitely neurodivergent. I don't know how, but I figure I'm neurodivergent. I mean, come on, what are we talking about? Is it debilitating? No. But am I neurodivergent? I don't need to be diagnosed completely to know that I'm probably not neurodivergent. I'm not neurotypical. I know that for sure. I've always sort of known that, but I say it's more of a superpower than a debilitation, but I get it. But I'm just saying, like, even I didn't have the urge to trick or treat when I was 19. So, I mean, that more power to you. More power to you. But even I did. Header. Oh, over the bar. But, yeah, maybe he should have kept his opinion to himself, but there's at least going to be side out there. I get it. He missed a penalty. Nobody talked about it yet. Yeah, Fluminense won. Good for them. Save. But, yeah, I mean, I get it. The more neurotypical or the more neurodivergent you are, the more you might have those urges to trick or treat or do things that are more childish. Now, you could turn right back around to me and say, but you still do NORAD track Santa on Christmas Eve every year. You could turn that right back around on me. Maybe that's mine. But it's not. I still do post a picture about it. So people do know. And I still talk about it. You know, yeah, you could turn it right back around on me. Not that I believe Santa's real, but NORAD is a tradition that you could turn it right back around on me and say that, hey, there's yours. Instead of trick-or-treating, it's NORAD. That's yours. Maybe. You could turn it right back around on me. I'm not. But I'd rather do NORAD than trick-or-treat at this big age. Because at least you could say, like, hey, you know what? Like, the way I see it, at some point I'm going to have kids. At some point they're going to want to do it. Why stop the tradition for like 6 to 8 years? Might as well just keep it going. Does it seem weird? Maybe. I don't give a shit. So there. See, at least you have that. Now you could say, but what about trick-or-treating, you know? You could say the same thing about taking your kids trick-or-treating, but you're not the one doing the trick-or-treating. You're just taking them. I guess you could dress up if you take them out. Some people do that. But what do I know? I've not been on vacation. I did a staycation like 3 weeks ago, but I've not been on vacation since then. What do you think I am? You think I just went to fucking Italy for 2 days? I wish. I wish. Congratulations to your sister. Felice, whatever the hell. Now cumpleaños, it's birthday. Barlow Yellow, game getting chippy. Yeah, Cincinnati's feeling a bit uncomfortable. You think State's winning tonight? Yes, because they're playing Kentucky at home. Yes. Yes. LA Knight should have won. You knew he wasn't. How many kids you want? 3 or 4. They won't. I want. My kid will not be an only child. For me, it was a good thing I was, but I've also seen the negatives of the situation. So my kids aren't going to be only children. There will be. My oldest will have siblings, and my second oldest, my middle, will definitely have a younger sibling. So at least 3, maybe 4. We'll disregard the second part of that comment. Same here. Actually, the last thing I dressed up as was John Cena. Well, yeah, they still. I mean, that could still be a problem, yeah. Oh, so they are going to put the Miami game on season pass. 7 p.m. on Saturday, right? Yeah, we're going to do it then. Oh, Friday. Wait, hold on. I see what they're doing. If there's a sweep for Dallas or for Seattle against Dallas, there's still the Miami game on Friday. That's genius. That is absolutely genius. I'd rather do Seattle. I'd rather do Messi anyway. Segway. See you November 10th. I feel like there's going to be a sweep anyway, so it wouldn't matter, but hey, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter. Only thing I'm excited about is signing some good players to help out our team. I'm not even excited because Bill Manning's going to screw something up. Moreno. He's going to screw something up. I'm not even excited. Shot. Nobody got to the rebound. Idiots. Bunch of idiots. Miami's going to kick NYCFC's ass. I don't care if they put some random Miami 2 striker up there. They're going to kick your ass. It's going to be Campana, but it makes me wonder if they're going to try something, you know? It makes me wonder if they're going to use it to experiment a little bit. That's not too odd. Like, how many siblings do you have? Like, if that's your youngest sibling, I mean, 8 years apart isn't too odd. I mean, I've seen worse. I've seen worse. I agree with that. I don't know. No Joseph, thankfully. I mean, you know what? Might as well give him a send-off. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It's a friendly. What's the worst that could happen? I'm happy Man City won today, and I'm at least happy the U.S. Soccer hired a coach that they should have done with USMNT. Let Callahan take charge. Shot! Celentano with a foot save, but it's in! John Tolkien! Tom Barlow! Tolkien was celebrating, but it's Tom Barlow who stuffs it in. It's 1-0. 45 minutes in. Oh, my word. You know, you kind of saw that coming. Well, the way Red Bulls are playing, you kind of saw that coming. Wow. Red Bulls are up 1-0. They ain't dead yet. They didn't hear no bell. Just in the series situation. Shot, and then Barlow taps it in, and it goes under the legs of Celentano. Like, he makes the save. At least it looks like it, but it bounces off his leg and in. Oh, that's a howler. No way. Nah, we got to do it. We got to do it. Hat flick. My God, that was horrible. Ugh. 1-0 Red Bull. He might be offside. I think he's offside. I think the ball was played in before it was offside, but if they check it, it's a goal. It was a little bit dirty until this. I think Red Bulls have to play it that way, and it was honestly kind of Cincinnati who kind of set it up to be that way. 7 minutes of stoppage time. Tom Barlow with a goal. Oh, is he holding up play? Kickoff. 7 minutes of stoppage time. All right. Cincinnati can still turn this around. They've had some second half comebacks. They're a lot better at home than they are on the road, but they're a lot better at home than they're on the road. But still, if Red Bull scores a second, this will be different. Saved by Celentano, but Red Bull's 11-2-2 and scored first throughout the season. Kentucky 7-0 Mississippi State. Damn it. Funny, New York lost and Leipzig wins. Now the exact opposite happens. So we need Leipzig to lose we need Leipzig to win. Okay, good. To have Red Bulls out of the playoffs. Good. Damn it. Kentucky's losing to State. Or Kentucky's beating State. Damn it. Are we starting Chris Parson or are we starting Mike Wright? Because Will Rogers is hurt. I don't even know what the hell happened to him. He got hurt against Western Michigan. I'm not sure what the hell happened. They said it was a 1-game or a 1-week injury, and they had the bye and all that. And then that's just been out. I don't know what the hell. Woody Marks is out too. Oh, and Woody Marks is out too, by the way. Mike Wright. Might as well just start Chris Parsons. Shit. I mean, by now, I think he's already got the red shirt. I think. No Woody Marks and no Will Rogers, I swear, man. Oh, boy. Man. State's really up against it. I don't know what Bragantino did. 48th minute. I don't know what Bragantino did. Did you watch the Copa Libertadores final? A little bit. I don't have beIN Sports. I still don't have YouTube TV. Like, I watched the highlights of the final. I didn't watch the final because I couldn't watch the final. Say, what about streaming it? I'm like, yeah, true, but like, no. Colorado plays Oregon State at 9. Okay. Seven on Kentucky. '49th minute. Charleston hit the crossbar. We need Louisville to kick on. Come on now. By the way, Mississippi State are wearing those 98 throwbacks tonight for homecoming, which are nice. I want a 98 Mississippi State jersey. I want a Mississippi State 98 throwback jersey. I've always liked the 98 jersey itself. The helmet, I will say the interlocking MSU has grown on me. What they have on the helmet. I didn't like that, but it started to grow on me. the more I've seen it. It's like, you know what? That ain't too bad. But I've always loved the 98 jersey. It was simple, but it had pop, you know? I do admit, I do think State's current jerseys made that 98 jersey pop. I'm not saying the 98 jersey didn't pop. I always liked it, but now maybe I like it more than I thought, you know? Shot. Oh, there could have been a handball by Matt Miazga. Cincinnati is falling apart. Handball by Miazga. No way. Or at least I could be checking this. Miazga with a handball. That's dead on. No, that's dead on. That's a handball. That's a handball, dead on. Red Bull might have a penalty here before the half. Dead on. Thoughts on Newcastle goal being allowed? I think it should have been overturned by VAR. It should not have stand. It should not have been allowed, I should say. Brandon Vasquez is playing. He started. Is Cincinnati playing fraudulently? Yes. But I told you Cincinnati was fraudulent. Especially not at home. Hell, they could lose at home, but especially on the road. Turns out it's going to end up being a corner. VAR missed all three things. And somehow they missed this. It's a corner. How do you go miss that? Okay, it's a corner. Obina Nwobodo, handball by Miazga. It hit his wrist. That's a handball. I don't think that was natural position. He sort of stuck it out. Maybe he was turning, but that's still natural position to me, but it looks like a corner. Cincinnati gets a bit of a reprieve. Corner, out for a throw. United score was outside. It should be 2-0 according to Mark Goldbridge. Anthony Gordon's still shit. I agree. Mike Wright pass incomplete. 4th and 11. We're going to lose today, aren't we? We need to beat Southern to be bowl eligible. Or who knows, maybe we'll beat TAMU. Either way, we're going to finally lose to Kentucky at home. That just shows you how bad this season has been. We're going to lose to Kentucky at home. Header. You know, it'd be crazy. A 2-6 conference team. Halftime, it's 1-0 Red Bulls. I can't believe it either. I can't believe it either. Tom Barlow with a goal, 1-0 Red Bull. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. We're only going to have 2 conference wins at best going into a bowl game. The other 3 were 3-1, 5-1. The other 4 were non-con. Well, at least, they won their non-con games, because if they didn't, it'd be even worse. Kevin Barbay was the worst hire of all time. All they could have done was maybe, I don't know, rehire Dan Mullen to be the OC at the very least. You don't even have to recruit. That's the thing he didn't like to do. Take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, and we'll move on. Sit tight, we'll be back. We're back for the stats at the half. 1-0 for the Red Bulls over Cincinnati. In game 2 here, right now the sweep's in jeopardy. Air Force just got upset by Army. One Air Force undefeated at this point until today. Well, I guess Air Force ain't going to the college football playoff. That's over. That's over. Like a Service Academy was ever going to be at the college football playoff. With that being said, stats. Long field for state. Yeah, like they're going to do a damn thing. Xavier Thomas. Like they're going to do a damn thing with it. Sure. Stats of the half. 6 shots to 5. 2 shots on goal to 3. 1 big chance to 2. 68 accurate passes. 55% to 170. Wait. Red Bulls only had 68 accurate passes. It still felt like more than that. 14 fouls to 8. 1 corner to 3. 6 shots to 5. 2 shots on goal to 3. 123 passes to 229. Half their passes were accurate. Oh, Lord. 55% pass accuracy to 74. And they're up 1-0. They've been really good defensively then. 1 offside to 0. 10 throws to 9. 1 yellow to 1. 0 red cards to 0. Red Bulls have been amazingly defensively. 1-0 at the half. They've been amazing defensively. Offensively, they got 1. Cincinnati didn't. There's your answer. Absolute chippy game. I can tell you that much. Actually, I want to see how this goes. Chippy game. For very, very sure it's a chippy game. Well, maybe if I do that, it'll still be a chippy game. Real chippy game. It's crazy. It's getting dirty. No, that's not right. That ain't right. Oh, so you can. Okay, that's good. But would I even be using it for those games? On YouTube TV, I don't know. With that being said, Red Bull, pretty good. They're doing pretty good. They're playing tough. Seen about 7 Christmas commercials so far. Sounds about right. I haven't seen any Christmas commercials yet that I've could tell was overtly Christmas. Let's put it like that. Overtly Christmas commercials, I haven't seen any. Either this is really behind or... let's see. 1st and 10 for Mississippi State. Man, I like these jerseys. I really do. Let's see Mike Wright go full Wayne Madkin. Come on. Might as well watch a little bit of it when I got time. Nice run. Come on. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Might as well. It's halftime. A little bit of Mississippi State before we get back to the next game. Or get back to the second half of the New York game. Let's at least try to watch this drive. A Brazilian Grand Prix at noon tomorrow? That doesn't really matter, doesn't it? 5:15 in the first quarter. Kentucky. State hasn't lost to Kentucky at home in a long while. Now, in Kentucky, that's a different story. Mike Wright. Oh, did he just drop a... way too long. Damn. Towards Robinson, but he couldn't make the throw. Damn. So Mike Wright got an arm. Wow. Ain't that something? I didn't know he had an arm. Yeah, I really want a 98 jersey. I really want a 98 throwback. Yeah, this just seals it. Might as well. Man, he just dropped one. That was a good throw. That's the best throw I've seen in years. It's the best throw I've seen in years from Mississippi State. Flag. the best thing. It's the best throw I've seen in years. Defense offside. Let's go. I was like, damn it. Are they going to get Lasoya for something again, like always? Are you? Offside. Oh, Maple Leafs 1-1 versus Sabres. I don't think that's what the names look like on the 98 jerseys. That's my one nitpick. But hey, if you're going to buy one, it doesn't have any names on it. So just numbers. Even with the NIL deals. Did you just do a flea flicker? 3rd and 1. All right. No throw, but basically an end around. I don't watch Hallmark Christmas movies. I haven't in a while, I should say. 1-0 Charleston Battery, we know. Oh, they have Barbet in the box. They must beat Chivas today or else they'll be eliminated. Somehow they're going to find a way to do it. Mike Wright. Did they just do the tush push? That's got to be a first down. 1 yard. 92%er, baby. 92%er. The tush push. Yeah, I ain't got no Mississippi-style name for it. Nah, I don't. Tush push. That looked a little bit risky, but it worked. 1st and 10. That looked a little bit risky, but it worked. Risky business. Mike Wright takes it. Not past midfield, but still gets a good couple of yards. Well, there you go. Been better if Miami FC played a friendly with Inter Miami. They would never have done that. I'm surprised New York took a friendly, though. Surprises them. Gets right up to the line. No, I got LSU beating Alabama. I didn't bet on it, but I got it. And somehow Ole Miss beat TAMU when they should have lost. Well, it's good for us. I mean, Montez Sweat, 4-year, $98 million deal from the Chicago Bears. Damn, he's an idiot. Montez, why are you going to stay with the Bears? It's like, oh, I'm going to extend my contract for 4 more years after being there for half a year. That's just stupid, Montez. I swear. That's just stupid. I'm going to stay in Chicago, dumbass. You don't want to go anywhere else. Like, Chicago's going to suck for 4 years, and you're stuck there for 4.5 years. Montez, you already got overshadowed at Washington. And you're talented. And you're going to go to Chicago and stay in Chicago. Dumb. You could have went to Detroit at the end of the year. Could have went to New England. Could have went to Dallas. You got outshown by Chase Young. Luckily. Like the Bears trade, it's like, he went to another shit team and he's going to stay there? Nah. I'd hate that, personally. Like, why would you want to go and stay in Chicago as long? Like, yeah, he was going to be there for half a year. I get that. But that season was over anyway. But you're going to stay there. Like, do you think they're going to get better in 4 years? Wait, are you actually a card designer or are you trolling? Yeah, I can't draw. I'm not a graphic designer. I got a friend who is a graphic designer. Who actually just got her degree in graphic designing. But I'm not a graphic designer. I'm the talker. I'm the stage presence. I'm the talker. Goal for Titus. 3rd and 5. A State was driving well. They actually bled some clock too. Stoops. Pretty good drive for State, but let me see how the freaking. It's got to be back. Yep, it's back. Can't see freaking State score touchdown. Gignac, not surprised. No. No. Playing forward as Red Bulls. We're off in the second half. Don't mind me. I was watching the rest of the rest of State's first quarter while they were driving. But now we're back to association football. But I still got the game center up, so State's getting close. 3rd and 5. I mean, I don't have Sprite Cranberry either, so. Corner for Red Bull. Cincinnati looks like they're absolutely struggling. Dallas lineups are out. We got Martin Paz, Ima Tumasi, Sebastian Ibiaga, and Kosi Tafari, Junkwa. What's his name again? Sam Junkwa, Iser Alara-Mendy, Paxton Pomical, Paul Ariola, Liam Fraser, Bernard Kamungo, and Jesus Ferreira. They're playing Liam Fraser at the 10. What delusional shit. He's not a 10. He's not a number 10. What the hell are you doing? All right. I mean, I guess he played at the number 10 most of the game the last game too, but that's not even smart. It actually was one. It was a fun job. Also wrote content, took photos with my 50 millimeter camera, 1990s version of graphic design. Other people could draw. That sounds pretty fun. That does sound pretty fun. Oh, they got Kevin Patrick doing this game. I guess that's why he wasn't in Saudi. He never does pay-per-views anyway. Well, besides kickoff shows. But I don't think he's been doing kickoff shows, actually, because of MLS. So there you go. I guess that's why he wasn't in Saudi. Did Cristiano Ronaldo show up at Crown Jewel, or was that bullshit? I was not watching Crown Jewel. Did he show up? Did Cristiano Ronaldo show up? What's your favorite thing to eat on Christmas? Ooh. I don't know. Well, no, I'm not eating potato salad on Christmas this year. So out of things I have on Christmas, deviled eggs. I mean, yeah, a seafood bake is pretty good. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty good. But out of anything we're making, dressing, I like dressing. I'm going to go with deviled eggs with what we are making this year. Deviled eggs. 49th minute. Because we're not making potato salad until New Year's Eve this year. Thanksgiving potato salad, New Year's Eve potato salad. So there you go. I mean, I do like Cheddar Bay biscuits. We are having those. I do like Cheddar Bay biscuits. Like, overall, I mean, potato salad was... No, I honestly made sure we were going to make potato salad for New Year's Eve. If we weren't going to do it for Christmas. So, here you go. Huh. Red Bulls are playing well. KC just traded Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins for 5 picks. How behind are you? Did you just read one of those, like, way too late NFL news pages? Did I just flip back to 2021? What the hell? That's not even possible. Cincinnati's playing right now. Huh. Third and 10 for Mississippi State. Hopefully they're at least in field goal range. Corner for John Tolkien. I can't believe the Red Bulls are playing this well. Cross in. Header. Down. Cleared. Cincinnati has to pick up the pace, because if they don't. First down, Mississippi State. Let's go. Mike Wright to Xavion Thomas. I like it. Mike Wright can throw. 1-0 Charleston over Louisville City at the half. Tyreek Hill's been on the Dolphins for a couple of years now. Am I crazy? Trade deadline passed anyway. Corner, 52nd minute. Header, saved by Celentano. Same here. Henry Martin, Quinones, and Zendejas are starting. Yeah, I expected that when they have everybody. Besides, the NFL trade deadline passed like 3 days ago. 2nd and 8. Besides, since last year. I felt like it was longer, to be honest. Pause. First down, Mississippi State. Damn, they're going to tie this game up. Broncos were offered a 3rd-round pick for Jerry Jeudy and gladly declined it. Didn't you want to trade him? What do you mean gladly? Didn't you want to trade him? Or didn't you want him traded? Like, didn't you want him traded? 52nd minute, like, playing forward to Cincinnati. Didn't you want him traded? Too low of an offer. And you thought you were going to get more? What, you thought you were going to get more? Crazy. 53rd minute. Duncan. Kyle Duncan takes this, plays it forward. Could have been a shot. Frankie Amaya. Against his former team, by the way. Let's not forget. You can't just trade him for anything, though. That may be true, but 53rd minute. I wonder how much Josh Dobbs got traded for. Here comes Brandon Vasquez. He's offside? No, they call a foul down the field. Okay, that's fair. 2nd and 7 in the red zone for Mississippi State. Jeffrey Pittman gets the yards. Okay, yeah, that should be a foul. That should be a stoppage of play. Yeah, Cincinnati are struggling. They refuse to play advantage. I mean, that's not a foul against Cincinnati. It's definitely a stoppage of play, but they were not going to get back down there. And, I mean, Brandon Vasquez was clean through. If Cincinnati loses tonight and then maybe ends up losing the series, they might have a complaint. I mean, they might have a complaint. I don't know exactly what, but they might have a complaint. Damn it, State got, damn it. John Childress sacked Mike Wright. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I mean, I think they should have played advantage, to be completely honest. Nobody was going to run into them. I think Cincinnati might have just got screwed. Like, he was clean through. First down state. Like, he was legitimately clean through. Reyes does get the yellow. Vasquez was clean through. He got screwed. Mountain was clean through. So free kick from where the foul was, which I don't know, man. Plays forward. Header. To me, I think Cincinnati got screwed. Free kick for Red Bulls. I don't know about that. I'd play advantage because nobody was running into Arias or Reyes in that play. I don't know. To me, you play advantage. He was in through. That was, honestly, the refs pulled dog so on him. They should get a red card. Honestly, because he was clean through. He cuts in. He's going to at least get a shot off. Or he could pop it to Bopenza. He had an option. Bopenza's onside. Vasquez is onside. He's clean through. Nah, man. Nah, I don't like the look of that. I really don't. I don't like the look of it. Clean through. He was clean through. No, I don't make that call. 9 yards away. I think they made the wrong call. Penalty! Penalty! Penalty para Red Bull. It just keeps getting worse. This is the game from hell. Obina and Wobodo. Oh, free kick. Okay. It was outside the box. It's a free kick. Better, but still. Better, but still. I know I just saw it was outside the box. I'm not happy about that. So, Red Bull. Cincinnati is fraudulent. 7, 4th and 6 at the 7. Do you kick it or go for it? Because we have a kicker now. Well, I mean, it's still a 1-1 tie. The series would be tied. It's not like they took him out. They still got to win in Cincinnati, which, unless you're Lionel Messi or Club America, it's very hard to do. But then again, Cincinnati struggled with Toronto FC on the road, so, you know, it's not like 58th minute. Why'd you predict a sweep? Because I didn't think the Red Bulls were going to play like this in Red Bull Arena. I thought the Red Bulls were crap. Well, I wouldn't say crap, but I definitely didn't think they were good enough to pull a game off Cincinnati, even at home. I thought Cincinnati would at least get to a penalty shootout and win on the shootout. Blocked away, cleared, which still could happen. I mean, it's only 1-0. It could still happen. I mean, this game could, this could be the game from hell, but still could happen. It's not a dominant sweep, but it's a sweep still. It's still a sweep. If they were to, what's the word? Win on penalties tonight. If they were to draw and win on penalties. And Matt Miazga's trying to shithouse, of course. When he made his name shithousing against Linez, I'm not surprised he's still shithousing. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Greetings, Free Capital. 14-7 Alabama over LSU. Shit. Shit. Not that it matters, because State's not winning the West. Not that it matters. Miazga's shithousing. Why does he do this? Man United wants Zinedine Zidane. That would just be stupid. Zinedine Zidane. Let's go get Zinedine Zidane. Yeah, no, because Eric Ten Hag, he'll have the same problems Ten Hag did. Maybe, I don't know. No, James Trafford looks more like Thogden than Celentano. they still look like brothers. I'll give you that. Trafford and Celentano, but the twin brother is Ogden, not Celentano. I know that's kayfabe. I know that's kayfabe, but still. They want Zidane and they think they'll get him. We'll have a bridge to sell you. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch, you could see the sea. I got some. Cleared away. Sorry. I would rather say, Kyle Ferry kicks the field goal for State. So there's no bowl for your State. If they win today, they're going to beat Southern. That gives you 6 wins. So as long as they win today, they are going to go to a bowl game. And if they beat TAMU or Ole Miss, even better. If they beat all 4, amazing. We play on a really good day instead of Boxing Day. If we beat 3 out of 4, good. We're going to play on a really good day. If we beat 2 out of 4, which we should, is our best chance, but which we should. 61st minute. Bupenza. That's out for a corner. Cincinnati getting a chance here. Yeah, they're not gonna get him. I mean, they aren't even firing Ten Hag yet, but they're gonna get Zidane and actually have it work. Yeah. Hell, Zidane wants to go somewhere that actually has a good project. Like, has he not seen the last 3 projects that Man United have tried? They all suck. What happens if score remains? Red Bulls win. It's 1-0. If Cincinnati scores and then it holds 1-1, we go to penalties. If Cincinnati score 2, Cincinnati wins, series over. Simple as. Cincinnati wins, series over. Draw, we go to penalties. Cincinnati wins the shootout, series over. Red Bulls win the shootout, we go to game 3. Score stays the same. Red Bulls win, we go to game 3. Simple as. No block, but good. Ian Murphy gets the ball. Arias still blocked, and Red Bulls force a corner. Still, Red Bulls still kicking. Red Bull is just, they're really fighting Mercy. Cincy coming back. Cross in. Maybe they need to. Headed away. Drops down. Body on. Murphy. It is another corner. Nope. It is a corner for Cincinnati. 63rd minute. We haven't had a penalty shootout yet in this first round. So do we finally get one on the first game 2 of the playoff? The first game 2 of game 2 match days. Header over the bar. See, that's out for a goal kick. But Cincy is starting to get their momentum. They only need 1. And then we'll see what happens in penalties. I'd rather lose on penalties and get shithoused than lose outright. So, worst comes to worst, shootout. Worst comes to worst, shootout. Best comes to best. Well, you don't know, do you? Barlow. '64th minute. Over the top. Kyle Duncan on the ball. Frankie Amaya. Shot over the bar. Celentano. And John Tolkien's holding his calf. It's not a good look. Johnny Tolkien, the one who got them into the playoffs, had a free kick in the wild card. Played pretty well in this series, all things considered, but he's gotten up. John Tolkien. And we got Nwobodo. Yep, Obina Nwobodo's down. Good shot. Over the bar. Good power. Too high, but good power. I wonder if he had a Jabulani, would have went in. I feel like a Jabulani would have curved in. 3-0 Rangers over the Wild. What's with teams named Rangers doing amazing right now? And this time it goes straight to penalties. That makes it even... You allow a goal, it's even harder. I would not be surprised if Cincinnati comes back. I mean, me either, but they're running out of time. Ryan Boston plays with Jabulani stream. Yuya Kubo coming on. That actually may be a genius idea. Austin, Texas Rangers winning the series. Hey, good for them. They deserve it. They played well. They won their first World Series in 63 years as a franchise. They've been through a lot of hurt. They played well in this postseason. They deserve to be the World Series champions. Simple. BKL, for a New York City FC fan, you're really caping for Red Bull. You see the Columbus Flaggate stuff on Twitter plenty. 6 young guys walked out of the stadium with a FO stadium flag. Club gave them a week to return it before changes are brought up. Nobody's come forward. What? Like, why would you steal a flag? Second of all, if this is a Columbus Crew colored Columbus, Ohio flag, sell them. If somebody's going to steal one, maybe you got a good merch idea. Make something out of this. If they stole a banner out of the stadium, I don't know why you'd steal a banner. This is just degeneracy for the sake of degeneracy, but I ain't seen nothing about this. That's just degeneracy for the sake of degeneracy. Doing stupid shit for the sake of doing stupid shit. Because, it's fun. I wouldn't say it's fun to do stupid shit, but sometimes that's what people do stupid shit for, is they think it's fun. 67th minute. Header Bupenza! Oh, God. Past the post. How do you miss that? He legitimately, I don't know, that man kind of sucks. That man Bupenza kind of sucks. Like, I just hope he's getting... Bupenza fumbled the bag. They were inches away. I know. They were inches away from equalizing. Bupenza, dude, that's a header you should be hitting in your sleep. You should be hitting that in your sleep. Jesus Christ. That was horrible. State gets the ball back with 6 minutes left. My guess is they were drunk and decided to steal it. It was just a big black flag with a club logo. Yeah, that's got to be... Oh, yeah, drunkards, yeah. But why would you... You could buy a Columbus Crew flag with a logo on it. I'm sure. People are crazy. Alcohol makes you do weird things. Not that I would know. Unless it's New Year's Eve, I'm stone sober. Nwobodo's on for Yuya Kubo. So I don't know. Why would you do that? Well, I don't know. 69th minute. I'm going to steal a flag. What goes through your head? Drunk people do some crazy shit. Notice how the Red Bulls sitting... Notice how the Red Bulls didn't even sell out the stadium. I said it was Red Bull full. At least it isn't as empty as last year. Have you ever tasted tequila, Ryan? Yeah, I've tasted tequila. I've tasted tequila. Now, was it when... I've tasted tequila before. When I was in Cancun. It was not good. Who? I definitely did the lime and salt part, though. I think they actually... Yeah, I was like 5 years old. I think they actually let me... Yeah, I think it was actually... Like, out of curiosity, they let me take a shot. That's the way I remember it. Not as much, but, you know... He wasn't even famous back then. Now, if I was in Cancun now, maybe. But yeah, I think so. Don't ask me. Don't ask me how it happened. I don't know. Like I was like somehow it didn't hurt nobody. So all's well that ends well. It did not taste good though. I can tell you that much. I'm sad I'm not at the game tonight. It says Red Bull Insider. How we doing? You're missing a good one. Their last home game of the season, and they might just win it. You're missing a good one. They're actually winning. What will be their last home game of the season, no matter what, whether they win or lose. Whether they win tonight, lose game 3, win game 3, and go on. It's their last home game of the season. I could only drink it with lime and salt. I think I know why they do the lime. Lime makes it taste a little bit better. A little bit, not much. Hopefully Weah's better before the roster call up to play the games against Trinidad and Tobago, because if not, I wonder who's going to replace him. Alejandro Zendejas. Yeah, you need Weah. We're winning. Hey, as long as you're happy. It's like that one time, well, it's not a playoff game, but it's like that those 2 years I had prom and TFC were playing like that day. And like I was on my way to the hotel, so I couldn't watch the matches. And I had to like watch the highlights after prom was over. Oh, State just threw a pick 6. Damn it. That's bad. That's bad. We're winning, so I'm happy. 73rd minute. Cincinnati needs to find something in the next 18 minutes. Yeah, I know. I just saw the pick 6. That Mike Wright threw a pick 6. One good drive just to throw a pick 6. Yeah, that's about right. I will flip this over. Before penalties for the Dallas stream. Tigres aren't that good. I would agree with that. San Luis equalizer 1-1. Interesting. Are Louisville playing right now? Are they back playing? Free kick for Red Bull. Yellow card for Mosquera. 75th minute. They can get punched in the mouth. I agree. But sometimes it happens, when you're playing football, sometimes you get punched in the mouth. I mean, that's football. Louisville's having trouble breaking through Charleston because Charleston's been defending well. '75th minute. 1-0. Blocked away, Cincinnati. Bupenza. Oh, nice play. Nice play. Acosta. Luciano Acosta. Burning forward. Aaron Bupenza. Goal! 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 To Cincinnati! Aaron Bupenza! 1-1. Bupenza curls it in. What a play by Cincinnati to get that goal. The number 1 seed as now at least has us to a shootout. And this game still ain't over yet. We still got 15 minutes. You could just see that coming. Bupenza actually scored. He had to have one just freaking lined up on a platter for him, but he got it done. And he damn near screwed it up anyway, but at least it went onto the inside of the post instead of the outside. Bupenza clutch. Past the hand to Coronel, but inside the post. I didn't know he could place it like that. What a goal. I didn't know he could place it like that. There it is. Red Bulls had a really good game, but there's the Cincinnati we know. There's the Cincinnati we know. My word. I can't believe Bupenza scored that. Lord, have mercy. Like the position, the placement of that shot was absolutely, well, hey, at least I think they'll win a shootout over Red Bull, to be honest. I think they're in a good position no matter what, but you'd rather win outright, but I think they could win a shootout over Red Bull. We'll find out, though. So does this mean Bupenza's no longer a fake striker? Do we need more time? It's a good sign that maybe he's starting to bet in and he'll be ready for CCL, or Champions Cup, but I'll call it in March. How about that? We'll see what he does in Champions Cup. We'll call it then. Or if he wins MLS Cup. If he does anything clutch through the rest of the playoffs, anything more than that, and they go to MLS Cup and he does something really clutch, he did win them the Shield. Let's not be too surprised. He scored the winning goal in Toronto to win them the Shield. So he did something clutch already. But that's clutch. If you could start building those up. Yeah. 2-1 Thetis. The manager in New York gets booked. Lassane gets booked. Shot by Luquinhas. Past the post. Is it a goal? A goal kick? Goal kick. Okay. Jose Rodriguez, Panamanian fan here. Yursa Mosquera's Panamanian, no Colombian. There's no Panamanian in this game, I think. Colombia. Yeah, he's just here for fun. Or he's here because he's been subscribed. I don't know. But you know what? I think Bupenza, maybe he's starting to get bedded in. He's starting to show flashes. So I'm not saying he's beaten the allegations, but he's definitely, if he has, he's on the right track. That is true. I mean, Tigres do prove you wrong if you doubt them. I mean, look at that. 2-0 Charleston. I guess we ain't doing the USL Championship. Because why would I do a Charleston game? I don't even care about them. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe if it's in the Open Cup. Cleared by Coronel. What a run by Brandon Vasquez, though. He was in a really good position. Penalty goal for the Charleston Battery. Yeah, Louisville's screwed. I would do a mile high. Louisville will not make the final. Damn. That sucks. Really wanted to wear my Louisville kit for a Louisville game. There you go. Ain't that some shit? 79th minute header. That'll be a throw-in for Red Bull. Red Bull throw-in. Red Bull Arena is silent. Well, I'm not surprised. Isn't it normally silent? 80th minute. Acosta goes down. Bupenza. Moreno. Long ball over the top. Seems to me like Cincinnati are definitely starting to get that momentum back or really get on their momentum. They want to end this now. They got 10 minutes plus stoppage time to do it. They want to end this now. Forget about penalties. They want to end this now. Yeah, I might as well, shouldn't I? Just in case. Might as well, just in case. Playing forward. Shot. Kubo. Barrial. Cross. Past the post. Good. All right. We got it. Good. We got it. Good. All right. Playing forward corner in the 82nd minute. Cincy fucking with Red Bull now. Yeah, they're probably going to win this outright, but we'll pop up the Seattle game on the computer for now. If we have to flip it, we'll flip it, but as of now. '82nd minute. I love all these playoffs. They're using all these playoff flashbacks. Mike Wright. I don't know why you're saying that. Play 4 minutes. It's not really starting at 8, huh? It's 25. It's 55. The Dallas-Seattle game. I don't even have to have this up then. Even if it goes to penalties. 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. Stop jump, maybe, but we got Peter Stroud about to come on for the Red Bulls. Mississippi State, Kentucky. 14-3. Have a timeout, 3rd and 1 for Kentucky. Took a timeout against Kentucky. That's out for a throw-in for Red Bull in the 83rd minute. Peter Stroud coming on. Throw in for Dylan Nealis. 25 minutes to kick off. Really? That game must be on Fox then. It must be. Considering if they're going to just have that 2-2, another equalizer for San Luis against Tigres. What the hell is going on there? Serge Ngoma. And we got Peter Stroud. Peter Stroud and Serge Ngoma coming on for Red Bull at the next opportunity of a sub. Hoofs it. Cincinnati hoofs it. Headed forward. Second ball. Basically, no way that wouldn't be conceded to Cincinnati. Nice play then. Header. Bupenza out for a throw for Cincinnati. Oh, okay, man. Ngoma is on and Stroud. Peter Stroud and Ngoma. Edelman for Stroud is the sub. And Tom Barlow for Serge Ngoma. It's just on Apple. So why is the game They are putting this over. 6:30 p.m. Eastern coverage starts the Miami-New York City friendly on November 10th. I hope I hope Dallas gets swept. So I can just do the Miami game without feeling bad about it. Because you know that's the way it is. You gonna get swept. Acosta on the ball in the 85th minute. Personally, I want a game a day in the third game. I wouldn't say a game a day, but like Thursday gets a game. Of course, Friday's the friendly. Saturday a game, Sunday a game. Make it that easy. 3 playoff games and 1 friendly. Should I? San Luis not wanting to lose just like Cincy. Should I do a different like color thumbnail for... You know what? I got a question. Should I do a different color thumbnail for the Miami friendly? That isn't... It's not an MLS game, but it's not a playoff game. It's not an MLS game, but it's a friendly. Like, should I do a purplish pink thumbnail background? Probably. Probably, because that makes sense. San Luis not wanting to lose just like Cincy. Give us the pink thumbnail. Because even if Dallas were to play Seattle in a game 3 next Friday, the smarter play is to do Miami. I mean, we still get a little bit of Messi mania because I'm sure everybody's going to watch this. It's on Apple TV. I mean, they're going to really full court press this. I'm sure it'll be something, you know. I'm sure it'll be something. See Messi celebrate a Ballon d'Or? It'll be something. 87th minute. Stefan Fry. We're going to flip this no matter what happens at the end of 90 minutes. If there's a penalty shootout, that'll be shown in the next stream when we jump over. If this game's over after 90, this game's over after 90. It really doesn't matter. We'll jump over very soon because it was, 20 minutes to kick off now? So it starts about 8:20 instead of 8:07 or whatever. Plays forward. I don't know why they're taking so long to start it, but it is what it is. 18 minutes to kick off. So it's about an 8:18, 8:19 kickoff. 18 minutes to kick off, so about an 8:19 kickoff, 8:20. Okay. Yeah, the penalty shootout won't be over by 8:20. So, 88th minute, especially with stoppage time. They got to get ready and get set, so we'll flip it, but it's not like I'm reviewing this game. Playing forward. We gonna see if the U.S. made the right move by getting Emma Hayes. Not by results, but by pipping England to her. As if Serena Vigman gets sacked, I mean, of course, they could go for Emma Hayes, but she doesn't seem like the type of person who would leave in the middle of a cycle. She would at least be at World Cup 27. I don't think Emma Hayes would leave the U.S. high and dry at the end of a cycle, in between a cycle. So that's not the way I perceive Emma Hayes. So if Serena Vigman gets sacked by England, they may be in trouble. At least for the time being, at least for the next World Cup. But yeah, the U.S. women's national team got a good one. In Emma Hayes. A real good one. Bupenza plays on. Could this be it? Alvaro Barreal to put it away. What a save. Coronel, it's a corner. That could have been the moment. Wow. Barreal. Massive save by Coronel, though, is a corner. 89th minute into the 90th. We're getting to stoppage time. We're getting to a... Does he cut his sleeves? Are you kidding me? Cross in. Header. Missed. That'll be cleared, but Kubo gets to it. Into stoppage time. That's out for a goal kick. Nah, it's still in. It's still in. 60th, 6 minutes of stoppage time. Barreal. Cross. Whips it in. Header. Not there, but Bupenza brings it down. Serves it up. Sets it to Barreal. Barreal. Alvaro Barreal. Still Barreal loses the ball. Finally, with 5.5 minutes to go. But it's still Cincinnati. I legitimately can't believe. Are they showing both games? Are they showing this game at the same time? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Even if I turned it, they're still showing this game. You kidding me? All right. Ain't that some? Plays forward. Luciano Acosta. I think this one's a little bit ahead, actually. Plays on. Vasquez! Oh, my God. Way wide. Bad. Puts it wide, Vasquez. With 5 minutes to go. That may have been the chance. Vasquez, you fool. So Bupenza's the one that scores, but Vasquez does that. Huh? What? Oh, that's on. Now, how does that make sense? Kyle Duncan off for Cameron Harper. If it's a replica, I'll buy it, especially the La Noche kit. Omir Fernandez for Luquinhas. I'm guessing those are 2 penalty subs. 92nd minute. Brendan Vasquez can still put the ball at the back of the net, unlike Jesus Ferreira. Yes, but that looked bad. Vasquez, don't give yourself the Bupenza pre-playoff allegations. Hey, at least the good thing about Vasquez having those allegations, well, it doesn't help him for the playoffs, but he's leaving anyway. Bupenza's the guy they're going to have to roll with, and Dominique Badji. Ooh. They still got to get another striker over the bar. This is nervy. 93rd minute. Draw is good. Yeah, but it goes to penalties, and Red Bulls could still get knocked out by losing on penalties. If you're a Red Bulls fan. If you're a Cincy fan, they could win the series by winning on penalties as it stands, and I think they will. I think they are a better penalty team. So, in the end, it's... But we will flip over to the next stream after 90. Corner for the Red Bulls. 93rd minute. Something crazy is about to happen. I don't know what, but something crazy is about to happen. Yeah, why did Coronel cut his sleeves if they already have short sleeve keeper shirts? That makes no sense. Corner, cross in. Header. Bupenza heads it away. Still top, Cameron Harper. 3 minutes to go to a shootout. Header. Yeah, we still got about, they ain't going to get a penalty shootout done in 10 minutes. 22-3 Mississippi State. Yep. Or Kentucky against Mississippi State. Yeah, there's no way they'll finish a penalty shootout in 10 minutes with them having to discuss it and having to set up. Yeah, so we're going to flip this to the next stream and all that. 94th minute. Throw in. Header. Headed away. It's not it. There it is. If it was goals on aggregate, 4-1 Cincinnati. But this ain't aggregate, man. 4:02 goal kick. 2 minutes to go. Can Cincinnati find one? We'll be flipping over to the next stream shortly, no matter what, after 90. If they win, need some handball. We got Miazga going forward. Long ball. Free kick for Cincinnati with a minute and a half to go. Bupenza's holding the back of his head. That does not look good. That does not look good. Huh. 95th minute. Free kick. Coronel setting him up. 95 minutes. 1 minute to go. Give or take. This is probably the moment. This is the moment. Barreal. Long free kick. Give or take. It's not a straight shot. They got to get a header. Barreal. But they're throwing pretty much everybody up except for the keeper. And Moreno's the last man back. This is the moment. How we doing, Raffle? 96th minute. 1-1. Yellow card for Troy Lezane. Oh, they sent off Troy Lezane. They sent off Troy Lezane. He got a second yellow. The coach, Troy Lezane, is sent off. Jeez, this game. Barreal swings it in. Headed away. Header pops down. Be cleared. Not far enough. Throw in. 96th minute. Looks like a goal kick for Coronel. Corner. It's a corner. Corner for Cincy. Sergio Santos is coming on for Cincinnati. Sergio Santos is coming on. And we're going to have a corner. Sergio Santos. Yeah, that was kicked away by Stroud. Sergio Santos is on. We have one more shot. One more chance. Corner for Cincinnati in the 97th minute. Corner, corner, corner. Cross in. Header. Goal! Wait, no. It's a goal. It is a goal. Goal, goal, goal de Cincinnati! At the death. It went over the line. Barely. They're going to have to check this. Cincy calls game. If this stands, Luciano Acosta. Was that Olympico? Did he just go full Tristan Borges? Did he just go full Tristan Borges? No way. Did he just go full Tristan Borges? Whoa, I'm confused. Did he just go full Tristan Borges? They're going to check it just to make sure it went over the line because you don't want a team to go out in that way. It went in. It crossed the line. It crossed the line. I think that crossed the line. Yep, it crosses the line, I think. See the other angle. Plays in a bundle of bodies, and I think, personally, I think it is a goal. It is a goal. It's in. Offside? It is offside. We will be going to penalties. No goal. Well, we're going to penalties, I guess. Wow. So when this gets called full time, Cincinnati, really? So Cincinnati didn't call game. We'll flip this when they call full time. Santos to clear. Wow. And it is full time. It's full time. We're going to penalties. With that being said, if you like this stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. We're going to flip it to the next stream. We will be back very soon. Sit tight. We'll be back. Peace. the penalty shootout. I'll cover the penalty shootout when we get back. Don't worry.